Well, it's American Mom. We are starting season 5 right now. I'm ready for episode 1 to happen. A lot of great things happened in season 4. Joffrey died, and Tywin died. Earlier, I don't know what season or episode, I was trying to say Joffrey and Tywin's name in the same sentence, and it came out Joffwin. So Joffwin's dead. But through that, they blamed Tyrion, and, you know, this trial by combat had to happen because Shay is a little bitch. But Jaime freed him, and then Tyrion killed Shay. And then, let's see, Varys is getting Tywin out of there. He's getting Tyrion out of there. I don't know where he's taking him. I need to know that. And I need him to be safe. What else? Let's see. Arya left the Hound for dead. She is on a boat. She is heading somewhere. The war at the wall, Stannis came to the rescue last episode. That was unexpected. Back to Tywin being dead now. What is Cersei gonna do? Is she gonna blame Jaime? Is she gonna... I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna react, but like, I'm ready to start this. So let's do this.
You'll never wed the prince. You'll wed the king.
But I will be queen.
Oh, yes. You'll be queen.
There's 2 questions.
For a time. Then comes another. Younger. More beautiful. To cast you down and take all you hold dear.
Will the king and I have children?
No. The king will have 20 children. And you will have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crowns. Gold. Their shrouds.
Come on, we have to go. We have to go. Cersei!
I hate them freakish rocks. Can't their eyes just be closed? Now, y'all don't do anything freaky over your dad's body. It's ridiculous.
My father is dead. And that little monster is out there somewhere drawing
So she
breath.
knows, okay.
Did you set him free? Tyrion may be a monster, but at least he killed our father on purpose. You killed him by mistake.
I think he's been able to eat. How long were y'all gone? Oh, he has a beard. He has highlights. What's happened? How are you? What was that? And who was that?
Sons of the Harpy.
Yes, Your Grace. They left it on the body.
They've never killed before.
It was only a matter of time, Your Grace. The Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier. Find the men who did this and bring them to me.
Your Grace.
She's just so full of anger lately. Where are the dragons?
Keep your shield up, or I'll ring your head like a bell.
Shouldn't you be training too?
Well, I'm hardly a new recruit. How many brothers can say that they've killed a White Walker and a Fen? I might be the first in history.
These men need a firm arms. Always have. They're poachers and thieves. Not soldiers.
Leave Sam alone. Don't start with me, Alistair.
That one hates
We
me.
hate him.
You want the wildlings to march in your army?
They swear to follow me, I'll pardon them. We'll take Winterfell. Once the North is won, I'll declare them citizens of the realm. I'll give them land to live on.
It's a fair offer.
Yeah.
More than fair.
I'll offer them their lives and their freedom. If Mance kneels before me and swears his loyalty.
Don't think that's likely.
You admire him, don't you?
I respect him.
Sandra has anything
He likes
to do
you.
with it?
Convince him to bend the knee,
Grace.
or he burns.
Oh, that changes things.
How much time do I have?
Nightfall. Sun drops fast this time of year. Hurry, Jon Snow.
Can't leave him out there. Look at him. He lost the horses.
You swore to find the Stark girls.
I found Arya. She didn't want my protection.
Sansa still
Will
might.
you shut your mouth? I didn't ask for your advice. I don't want anyone following me. I'm not a leader. All I ever wanted was to fight for a lord I believed in. The good lords are dead and the rest are monsters.
You told Lord Royce we were going to the Fingers.
I did.
No, this is
But we're
killing me.
heading
It's freaking close again.
If you wanted to betray us, you already would have.
But just being in his presence was enough to make it so clear
Oh.
just how formidable a person you were dealing with. What a
not
force
listening
to
to
be
you.
reckoned with.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Paying attention to Tom. What's happening?
Deepest condolences, Your Grace. This tragedy. I never trusted Varys. I often warned.
Yeah. Just had it.
Cousin Lancel, I hardly recognized you.
My deepest sympathies.
Right?
Religion has its place, of course. At a
She's
certain
like,
point.
And of course, there was the king. His boar hunt. His wine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a different person now. I found peace in the light of the Seven. You can too. They watch over all of us, ready to dole out mercy or justice.
Okay. Cersei had him
Their
put
world is
something
at
in
hand.
Robert's wine. I wondered.
Please, Tywin's dead. That means no one can force Cersei to marry me.
Lucky you.
Unlucky you.
You think I want that woman married to my brother?
If she doesn't marry me, she doesn't go to Highgarden, which means she stays in King's Landing, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister as your mother by law.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
She got plans,
Perhaps.
Marjorie. She's always got a plan.
Eunuch, the spider, the master of whisperers.
Imp, half man.
Demon monkey.
There are faster ways to kill yourself.
Not for a coward.
You are many things, my friend, but not a coward.
Going to have to find another soldier. Done with Westeros, and Westeros is done with me.
You have many admirable qualities. Self-pity is not one of them. Any fool with a bit of luck can find himself born into power. But earning it for yourself, that takes work. The Seven Kingdoms need someone stronger than Tommen, but gentler than Stannis. A monarch who can intimidate the High Lords and inspire the people. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck finding him.
Who said anything about him?
Marjorie.
You have a choice, my
Marjorie?
friend. You can stay here at Illyrio's palace and drink yourself to death. Or you can ride with me to Meereen, meet Daenerys Targaryen,
Oh, yeah.
and decide if the world is worth fighting for.
I don't want another child's bones dropped at my feet. No one's seen Drogon in weeks. For all I know, he's flown halfway across the world. I can't control them anymore.
A dragon queen with no dragons? It's not a queen.
Why doesn't she have a torch? See what I mean?
Easy, easy, easy.
Okay. It's like when you send the kid to their room, you know, they don't get it, and it's like you go back and they're still being little shits. It's like, okay, I'll come back when you've settled down.
They followed me because they respected me, because they believed in me. The moment I kneel for a Southern king, that's all gone.
And how many tens of thousands are out there right now? How many women? How many children? And you won't go out and rescue them because why? You're afraid of looking afraid.
Oh, I am afraid. No shame in that.
I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. He's pretty stubborn about this.
You're a good lad. Truly, you are. But if you can't understand why I won't enlist my people in a foreigner's war, there's no point explaining.
They're gonna agree to disagree. Been there, done that. Oh. Oh, wow. That got me a little choked up, a little teary. I was thinking to myself, he's not going to change his mind. And burned alive. I guess that's the point, is for it to hurt. But when Jon walked away, I just thought he was like, I can't watch this anymore. But he was heading up and did an arrow through the heart so he didn't have to suffer. He put him out of his misery. I love Jon. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Okay. I believe I heard this right, and I will catch it again through the editing if I missed it. But I believe Tyrion and Varys are at Pentos. Tyrion is, for once, he is lacking confidence. He's self-pitying, and, you know, and everything Varys said is true. And he can't do that. That's not him. And he did what he did out of anger and revenge, and he needs to get over it. You know how many kings and other lords and other people have done more horrific things than that? When you've tried to be honorable your whole life and speak the truth and help and, you know, say wise things, and then, yeah, you do these two things that, you know, you loved somebody and she came after him with a knife and he was going to protect himself, and then a father that never loved him, he was just mad. He was just like, you can sit there on the potty, you ain't getting up. This is how they're going to find you. You know? Not in such a graceful way. You're going to be on the potty. But he needs to move on from that. And I thought of Marjorie right away, because I'm still in Westeros thinking of when he said not he, maybe it's a she. And of course Dany. Yeah, I've said that. She is the rightful heir to the throne. The Targaryens had it to begin with. Robert Baratheon took it from them. Blah, blah, blah. Right? So there was an Unsullied murdered called White Rat. Are all their names like with like a color and then an animal? You'd run out really quick. It can't be just that. We've got Grey Worm and we've got White Rat. Anyway, that was weird. I don't know why this masked person did this. I'm sure they'll go more into detail about that. Don't tell me. Jon at the wall, of course, trying to talk to Manus about bending the knee. Matt was, you know, back and forth, and I mean, he never budged, but I thought Jon was going to get somewhere with him. So, and then even at the last minute when she was lighting the things, he looked so panicked, but he still couldn't do it. And I was just like, he's going to say like at the last minute, like, but was there anybody nearby with water? What if he wanted to get down? I don't know. I just thought maybe he'd say, I'll bend the knee, like to get down. But when Jon saw he wasn't going to do it, he put him out of his misery. Love Jon. I wrote down, what else? Tywin's funeral. Cersei's just herself. I mean, when we opened up with the two younger girls, I did notice that the blonde-headed girl, which I know now is Cersei, the young Cersei, had that necklace. But a lot of the, you know, if you're in power, you know, and you're a lady, you have the necklace, because remember Joffrey gave one to Sansa. I wish she would have choked him with that thing. So I knew she was like a highborn something. And then the lady gave her future, and then I was like, she was being bitchy, and I was like, you're like a young Cersei. Y'all write this down. I was right about that. Say yay, give me a thumbs up, at least in the comments, or a wink. I'll know that you know I was right, because I get a lot of things wrong. Okay, so I just wrote down some general things for that. I will go back after I edit and write down more specific things. This was a good opening to the new season, because we've got Tyrion in a new place. Marjorie's still making appearances. She was still talking to King Tom now, which Cersei didn't like. I guess Cersei doesn't have to marry Loras now, because Tywin isn't gonna like make her do it. She is still gonna be, you know, directing things there at King's Landing, I'm sure. I'm sure she and Jaime won't see eye to eye, because she wants to find the little monster, which is Tyrion. Of course, she, you know, this is probably her life mission now, is to find him. Bree and Podrick, could they have been any closer to Sansa? I mean, of all times for a carriage to not stop when they see that there's people in the fields, like, wouldn't that be the norm when you don't want to be seen? Is a carriage would stop and they'd be like, hey, what are you doing here? Who are you? No. Just keep going through. Dang it. Didn't see Arya, so she's still on that boat. Wonder how much time has passed, because Tyrion clearly has highlights and he has a beard. Dany's got to get control of Drogon. The big dragon is still missing. I'm hoping he'll come back, but the other two are now just pissed because she had to chain them up. She's doing it for their own good, but you can't tell a dragon anything, can you? Or kids. They know everything. But then when they get to our age, they're like, oh. Because I do that to my mom. I'm like, you know, I know what you mean now about this, that, and that. And she's like, really? Was that right? Tell me more. I'm like, shut up. I don't say shut up. But I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fine. But when you're that young and you got to experience it for yourself, and you know everything. You know everything. Okay, so that was great. I'm looking forward to episode 2 tomorrow. I want to get to the deleted scenes videos. I'll be working on those for the rest of the day. And also maybe the Seth Meyers, John is invited to dinner. That video. But I want to try and work on some of the deleted scenes so I can at least be done with that when we finish. But thank y'all as always for joining me. Thanks for watching, and until the next video and until the next time.